Hey y'all, it's Dawn's Press-Ons, and tonight we are playing with saran wrap. We're going to try that trend. I'm a little late to the party. I guess this is its third time around. Okay, well, I figured since we're dealing with some crumb powders, I better put something down over my work surface. I'm going to start with the clear one first and just get a little scoop of it. And we're just going to put a layer of this over the nail. I don't want a really thick layer. I saw somebody that did that. They advised against it, said that that did not go well. And then somebody else that did too thin of a layer, they said that didn't go well. So, you know, we're going to be making indentations and divots and whatnot in here anyway. But I do want it side to side. Look at all that I missed. Come on, let's bring some over here. I don't want air pockets. But I'm not building up this nail for sure. If we were doing this on humans, we would do this differently. Okay. Now we are going to get our saran wrap. I tried to cut some pieces. Do you know what it's like cutting saran wrap? It's like my nemesis, I promise it is. So this is one piece. Now I know that I saw people doing different things. And I do know that working with the smaller pieces of saran wrap is better if you plan on trying this. Smaller saran wrap is better because the weightier saran wraps pull down and it causes the gel that we just put on to kind of spread back out. And we want it to stay scooched together. Is scooch a word? All right, so there's a couple of different ways we can do this. Put this on the nail and use the tweezers to kind of push and poke at it, or use the my little artsy cuticle stick here to push at it. We'll see which way. I'm afraid I'm going to poke holes in it with these little sharp things. So just set it on the nail. There you go. Now we just want to push it around to create valleys and ridges. You never want to push down from the side walls. You always want to push in from the side walls. Especially if you're working on a person, because the side walls, if you push down, you're going to push all that gel product into their cuticles, okay? So push sideways or push up, but don't push down. Same thing here around the cuticle. Don't push towards the finger skin. Push away, or at the very least, a little bit sideways. Okay. The next trick I have is we're going to cure this for 1 or 2 seconds at a time. I'll cure it for 1 or 2 seconds, and then I'll try to poke at it to make sure it's staying up. I'll cure it for 1 or 2 seconds, try to poke at it. When it quits letting me poke at it, I know it's done. I'll take the saran wrap off of it and then finish curing it. I hope that makes sense. We'll do it step by step. All right, so we're going to put this in the lamp and cure it for 2 seconds. Okay, let's take it out of there. And let's poke at it. Make sure we still have our ridges. Okay, put it back in for 2 more seconds. And let's poke at it. Oh yeah, it's getting harder to poke. Okay, put it back in. Let's see. It's still letting me poke at it, but it is sure staying up a little bit more now. Let's try it for 5 seconds this time. See what we get. Looks like it's done being poked at. I'm going to put it in for 5 more seconds just to make sure, because I've never done this. Okay, let's let it cool down for a second. Okay, now we're just going to peel this off. And we're going to put this back in. We've got a lot of texture to this nail. We're going to put that back in and finish curing all that gel. And we'll be right back after I cure it for 1 full minute. So this has come out of the lamp. I decided to go ahead and put some gloves on. We're dealing with, I see here a little bit of wet layer. And I'm not about getting gel on me. Okay. Now I'm just going to use some mermaid powder or aurora powder, whatever you've got. I'm just going to try that and see what we get here, going over just the very tops and ridges here. I just want to make those ridges really stand out. There really isn't any way for me to rub that on there. I guess I could rub with my glove. Anyway, I got what I wanted. And whatever was down inside there is going to be stuck because there's no way that's coming out. It's so sticky. Now we're going to encapsulate that by putting a layer of just some builder gel over the top of that. Just want to put some clear builder down. And fill in all those ridges and holes. We could use the same product that we used earlier to make the ridges. We might end up doing that. Looks like this is almost empty. I really want to float this on there because if I disturb it too much, I'm going to move that powder around. That's a nice little bead. Good. Let's see if I can get another one out of there. There we go. Just trying to let it fall off the brush, trying to attach it by touching that bead to the nail where the other gel is so that it wants to go with the big blob. I don't know if that made any sense. Made sense in my head. Let's put just a little bit more down. Right over the top there. Right there. Okay. Now we got to turn it over. Let it all flow to the center. Like I said, it's really warm here in Florida tonight. I think it was 80 degrees, even though it's just, what is this, March 3rd? It's 80 degrees today, so it is still warm. Okay, nice. Let's put that in the lamp. Full 60 seconds in the lamp. While that's cooking, let's see what else we can make. Oh, you know what? Let's paint the back of this first. Let's paint this nail first. Let's go with black. This is not the black that I use for my press-on business. This is just the black I use when I'm playing around. So let's paint this black and cure. Full 60 seconds to cure that one. Let's paint some more of these nails. I don't know what we're going to do with them, but let's paint them. Let's paint this one. This is Madame Glam's Spring Fever. Here, Madame Glam's Bluebell. Trying to get a thin layer of that. And I've got a nude color. Flirty. Pretty. Okay, this is what that one looked like after we brought it out of the lamp. That is really, really pretty. It's going to look even better once we file it and clean it up. Here's that black one. I've got a little bit of this. It's from Maniology. It's called Twilight Duochrome. And it looks like it shifts from pink to gold. Okay, so this one is the one that we just failed with. I tried mixing my builder gel with some chrome powder. I saw it done online on YouTube. Just goes to show you, not everything you try is going to work. It's about like a Pinterest recipe for me. I swear those Pinterest recipes never work. Probably lost my goo here on this, on my tape. Let's get a new stand. I was using a lot of alcohol to clean off the top of that nail, so. Okay. So I've cleaned off this nail relatively well. So I guess, but again, because of what we're doing, this is not going to be trash. We're going to be able to put our builder gel down, scrunch it up, cure it, and add the chrome powder that I wanted to use. So let's get our dollop and lay it on the nail. Let me grab a new piece of saran wrap. I've got several pieces already pre-cut over here. Kind of figured I'd ruin at least one of them. Okay, let's lay that down over the top and scrunch it. And because this is clear, and I know how it's going to work because we did this before, I'm going to go straight in for 5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. Let's check it. And again, the checking it is dual purpose. 1, we're making sure we don't develop hot spots if this were a human nail. And 2, we're making sure that the gel didn't decide to self-level and fall while it was cooking. Okay, let's go for 10 seconds this time. Here we are. Let's check it. Okay, let's go for 30 seconds. Okay, let's check it again. There we go. I was beginning to worry. Let's take this off and we're going to finish curing. And the reason we take the plastic off and we keep checking it, another reason, is this plastic will melt and it's really difficult to remove if you cure it for, if you just throw it in the lamp and cure for a minute, the plastic gets difficult to remove. It really gets into those nooks and crannies. Okay, I'm gonna finish curing for 30 seconds. Okay, I've got some eyeshadow applicators here because I don't want to chrome this nail. I just want to chrome the ridges. We're gonna go back in with this duochrome that we originally tried. We're doing the same technique that we did before, just to the tops of the ridges. I don't think we need as much. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, you know, we might need more now that I'm thinking about it, because we've got to fill in the nooks and crannies and cover the same length of nail. All right, we're going to turn it over, let everything pool, and let's cure that. All right, let's try this pretty blue one, this blurple one, okay? We're going to put down a thin layer of gel. I really think I can brush this on rather than apply it like I would. There we go. A nice thin layer. Because it doesn't exactly matter. We're going to be scrunching. Let's put our saran wrap. Scrunch it up. I scrunched it up last time a little too big right there in the center, so I'm trying to make sure I don't do that again. Okay. Let's cook it. Put that in the lamp for 60 seconds. And here's this one out. It looks beautiful, but we still have to, you know, finish file and all that good stuff. So let's just set it aside for now. All right, which one should we do? Let's do that nude colored one. I'm really excited to use like a rose gold pigment. Let's get just a bit of gel. This is a tiny nail. Paint our builder gel over the top. Let's get a piece of saran wrap. Okay, got a piece of saran wrap. We'll set it down over the top. And let's just scrunch that up. Just going around kind of pinching it a little. Lots of little pinches. The more pinches, the more rivets, the better. All right, let's put it in the lamp to cure. Let's try 30 seconds. This one I cured for the full minute, guys. I got carried away, forgot what I was doing. Oh, yep, that's what I thought. And this is why I don't want to cure these. Trying to peel the saran wrap off. We got bits of saran wrap stuck to the nail. And that's why we don't cure it for the full minute right out of the base. All right, throw that away because that saran wrap got ripped. Let's check our nail here. Okay, let's see what we got. Looks like it fell over. Okay, I can still move it a little, ever so slightly. So let's put it back in for another 10 seconds. What color do we want to use? What about a pink? What about pink on there? I do have purple. I think pink would look really amazing. Green! Let's do green on there. Green. And we just want to touch the tops of the ridges with the color. We are not chroming the nail, we are chroming the ridges. Oh, it almost looks like a tree, y'all, with the sky in the background. That would be beautiful to stamp over. Okay, so let's take the saran wrap off of here. Oh, I might have taken that off too early. Put that right into the garbage. And let's cure. A full 30 seconds. Okay, so not going to do this one. Let's look at these three. Oh, this one. We got to put builder gel over the top of it. Okay, let's turn it over. A full cure for 60 seconds. All right, this one is out. I think I want to try some rose gold chrome. This is just some Amazon rose gold, and we just want to touch the tops. Unfortunately, I think I might have let this one fall too far. Looks like we're getting it over everything. No, I just wanted it on the tops. So either I used a layer that was too shallow, or yeah, so if you take a look at what happened here, it's going all the way down. So I didn't create tall enough ridges, or I left it in my lamp and didn't go back and fluff it. I had a call and I walked away from it and I didn't refluff it before I final cured it. And so either it fell or my layer was super thin and not tall enough to create ridges. I don't know that we can do anything with this. I don't think that's going to look like anything worth. Let's just rub the chrome, I guess, all over. Okay, let's encapsulate this. And the good news is, because there aren't so many ridges, I won't be using as much product. Okay, turn it upside down. And we can put this product away. We're going to be all done with the builder gel. Okay, so these are all out of the lamp. What we need to do next is take that sticky layer off. If I don't, it's going to really gum up my file. Whether I use a hand file or my e-file, it's going to gum it all up. So we're going to remove that sticky inhibition layer with just some alcohol on a lint-free wipe. And I just keep rubbing until it feels not sticky. Okay, so this is what we ended up with. I'm going to give these a good file. I'll come back and show you what we've got. Okay, so I just finished filing them. Gotta be honest, y'all. I don't think this is going to be as magical as I anticipated. Maybe one of them will be. Let's add some top coat. That's kind of pretty. It does look a little bit like broken glass inside there. It does look like broken glass in there. All right, let's cure that. Full 60 seconds. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. This is the one we painted black and we used the duochrome over. Okay, so it does look pretty interesting. Not quite the way I thought it was going to look. I certainly don't know that it was worth all the hassle, to be honest. Let me put just a little bit more top coat down here across the back. I saw a little spot there as I was. Let's turn it over. Let all that flow to the center. Let's cure that for 60 seconds. This blue one is the one that I am kind of excited about seeing. Oh, I do think it looks pretty. You know, as weird as it looks, it almost looks like vines growing up the nail. As weird as that one looks, putting some rose stamping on there, or a little birds, or I don't know. There's all kinds of things we could do with this. It just looks like the sky in the back. And then this one looks, so I ended up taking some of the side off. It looks about like I thought it was going to look. Wah, wah, wah. Let's cure those. Full 60 seconds. Okay, so here's the finished results we got. This one looks really interesting. It actually looks like the broken glass technique. This one I would be willing to do again. This one I probably wouldn't. It looks neat, but it really just looks like instead of the chrome powder being up on the ridges, it almost looks like the chrome fell into the, I don't know, it just doesn't look near as neat as I want. It doesn't look like this one does. This one looks really, really amazing. And then this one, 2 thumbs down. Don't like anything about it at all. So hit and miss on what we did. Definitely could improve the technique, but that comes with practice. So that is what we got out of tonight's playtime. What techniques have you seen lately that you'd like us to try? Comment down below and let us know what we should try next. Thank you all for joining us tonight. As brand new content creators in press-on nail business, we need all the help we can get. So please hit the like and the share, the follows and the subscribe. And we appreciate y'all. Thank you. Have a great night.